Doctor. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Doctor.
Good to be here, gentlemen.
Very excited to have you on here. Premier Sleep Solutions, we know, can help get people sleeping better. But what's the difference between snoring and sleep apnea?
That's great. That's a great question. Snoring is where your jaw falls back and it rests on the back of your throat. There's not much room. It produces a vibration. There's like 300,000 if you Google them, the snoring sounds. It's not a condition that hurts your health, but it affects your bed partner, right? Sleep apnea is when you just go a step further. Now your jaw falls back and you literally stop breathing.
Now, I know a lot of people have not wanted to get this problem fixed if they've had it because they think they're wearing the old Darth Vader mask, right? I mean, that you got to put on the helmet, and that's the fear that it was this enormous thing. And you thought, well, what's going to be better? Honestly, I'm not going to sleep with that thing on either. Is that still the technology?
You're still right. They still promote the CPAP, and it works very good. It's the gold standard. However, 70% of people that get it, they can't tolerate it. So they've got to do something because this can literally kill you.
Right.
Well, so is there a new way to treat this? I mean, I see you've got what looks like, is this a mouthpiece here?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, Premier Sleep Solutions we are contracted with the NFLPA. And so when they had their annual meeting in March, we screened and treated over 40 retired players from the NFL. And can I just say they're the greatest guys you'll ever meet, hanging out with them at the Cosmo down in Vegas. And we will also be the sleep dentist of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, this looks like a retainer that everyone wore growing
Yeah.
up. I mean, it's not big. That's not a hard thing to sleep with. People wear these because they grind their teeth at night, right? This is a pretty simple
that's
solution.
exactly what it is. It's just adding one more step to it than what you're talking about, and then it adjusts so that it gets to the point where now your bed partner says, okay, you stop snoring, and then if there is sleep apnea, that starts to improve. You start feeling better, wake up, more energy, not tired in the day, not falling asleep during Aaron Rodgers' touchdown.
Well, man, you probably wanted to see that one last night. So for those of you who can't see this, this mouthpiece is less ostentatious than you would assume. I mean, it is the size of what you would think a little mouthpiece is. So that actually, does that open the breathing tubes, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question. It anchors your upper jaw to your lower jaw using the teeth as the anchorage point. So the retainers anchor on your teeth, and now it can't fall back and block that airway. So it stops you. And I snore. I'm a snorer. If I don't wear this, my wife's kicking me out of the bedroom. I'm sleeping on the couch. So it stops the snoring, and if you have sleep apnea, it stops that as well and can really make you feel a lot better.
I think a big question a lot of people have, though, before they go and fix something that they may feel is elective, even though it's not, is whether or not it's going to be covered by insurance.
Great question. As long as you're diagnosed, and this has to be diagnosed by a board-certified sleep physician, they commission it to me, a registered dentist, and guess what? Your medical insurance kicks in, covers this, Medicare, the whole thing, because it's medically necessary.
Again, Medicare can cover it, your insurance can cover it. Give them a call, 385-24-SLEEP. 385-24-SLEEP. The first 25 callers are going to receive a free consultation from Dr. Shad Morris and our friends over at Premier Sleep Solutions. How long, Dr. Morris, have you been working with Premier Sleep Solutions?
Well, with Premier Sleep about 6 years, but I've been treating patients 15 years, 10,000 patients. So we've done a lot of these, and I've seen a lot of life-changing events just by doing something very simple as this.
Sleep is one of those things we just take for granted. We just figure, I don't need this much sleep, or I'm not sleeping well, but I'm just getting older, I'm not going to sleep as well. That's what happens, and that's why every NBA team, NFL team has a professional sleep therapist now that comes in. Sleep is insanely important.
It is, yeah, and you mentioned too, at the highest level of sports, game of inches, every benefit counts in your sleep. You repair, you go through this cycle. If you don't cycle through, when you stop breathing, it interrupts the cycle. You don't release hormones, you don't repair, you're not going to play as well in anything you're doing.
PremierSleepSolutions.com. Quit putting up with a bad night's sleep. Quit upsetting your wife. Get yourself some help. Premier Sleep Solutions can do it. The first 25 callers are going to get a free consultation. 385-24-SLEEP. 385-24-SLEEP.
And guys, again, remember, it's the official treatment provider for the NFL in both Las Vegas and here in Utah. Make sure you go check out Premier Sleep Solutions. 385-24-SLEEP. Dr. Morris, great stuff. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Doctor.
There he is, Dr. Shad Morris from Premier Sleep Solutions. When we